Assalamualaikum. My name is Nizafika and the other groups are involved in this video. So we are from group 7 and I will to explain about project flow. Project flow is about what is project flow from beginning until to the end of the project. For what we have done for this project name closing right. We made closing right with some innovation, multifunctional, with some sensors and else. So to pursue this project, we firstly for the first step we begin with forming teams by making a discussion, and every time we make a discussion also we having brainstorming session. It means each of our members will also generate our own idea for every single thing of the project part, and for every time, for every improvement and else. Secondly, whenever we have the idea of the project, the idea, the concept and design and else, we pursue to make a market survey. Market survey using Google Form to make sure how to solve the problem. And then first, before we solve the problem, we must know what is the problem that need to be solved. So we made a survey, especially to housewife and to some students, for the problem with closure rate. And then this market survey also used for understanding what user need through our product. Third process is progressing process, which means the work in progress process. Just on this project, we have made some case study. So for the definition of the case study for our project is me. This project is intended to be a system that address issue like for non-drying code and other related issue by replacing an integration of closing rate. For the objective of this project, we create a place for drying clothes in a situation of unpermissible or wet weather and wet weather. For the problem statement, we ensure that the problem statement has been involved by all the generation, especially for housewives and students. So the survey is intended to address the issue of the effective clothes that are not drying properly on a daily basis. For the specific analysis, we use two methods. The first method for this application analysis is 5W 1H. It means 5W, that is what, why, who, when, where and when, and 1 how. What are we focusing? We are focusing on improving clothes that enhance their personality, sustainability, and user experience. Why? Because we want to address the common issue for clothes safety of manual, lack of customization option, and environmental concern related to the traditional method. Who all involved, which means manufacturer, retailer, consumer, housewife, and else for this process of this making clothes right, where it's actually for everywhere, for the manufacturer, to the retailer, and for us household. When it can occur continuously with ongoing research, development, and implementation of the many new features and design. How? By researching and innovation in design, materials, and manufacturing processes as we make and innovate by editor and some innovation for traditional product into a modern prospect. For analysis, they consist of strong, weakness, opportunity, and fit. So for the strength of this first.
Now I will be presenting some key demographic data based on the recent survey. Let's start with age distribution. The largest age group represented is those between 26 until 30 years old, making up 32% of the respondents. This is followed by the 31 years old and above group at 28%. Then the 18 until 25 years group at 26%. And finally the 14 until 17 years group at 14%. Moving on to gender. we see a higher representation of females at 58% compared to males at 42%. In terms of race, the Malay and Chinese ethnicities are equally represented at 36% each, followed by the Indian community at 26%, and a small percentage of 1% for the Iban ethnic group. Lastly, looking at occupation, the employed group is the largest at 38%, followed closely by students at 34%. Housewives make up 28% of the respondents, while there were no unemployed individuals in this particular survey. Based on feedback from approximately 50 respondents, several key areas for improvement in croplets have been identified. First one is increase the capacity. Many respondents suggested adding more hangers to accommodate a large number of cloth for drying. Next is additional features. There is a demand for installing accessories such as small transparent shades, umbrellas, and covers on the hangers to protect cloth from weather conditions. Then, larger size. Respondents expressed a need for bigger clothing hangers to hold all the clothes of a family, especially when washing cloth once a week. After that is enhance the stability. A few respondents recommended a bigger base to make the hanger more stable and resistant to wind. Lastly is the foldable design. Some respondents highlighted that the need for foldable croplets for easy storage. In conclusion, to enhance user satisfaction and meet diverse needs, croplets should be improved by increasing capacity and adding protective features, offering larger size, enhancing stability, and providing foldable option for easy storage.
Okay, I will explain about the engineering drawing. First, for the sensor. Okay, sensor, we have a automatic retraction, which is upon detecting rain or high moisture, the sensor sends a signal to the clothes rack mechanism to retract or cover the clothes, preventing them from getting wet. For the umbrella, we have a automatic operation. In conjunction with the sensor, the umbrella can automatically open and close based on weather conditions, adding convenience and reliability to the clothes drying process. Third, for the rail is a place to hang clothes. So we can use hangers to suspend garments such as shirt, dress, pants, and coats from the rail, allowing them to dry evenly and without wrinkles. For the pole, we can customize drying space. By adjusting the pole, you can create more or less space between the hanging level. This is useful for optimizing airflow and drying efficiency, especially when dealing with bulky or longer items. Okay, for the base, it provides a stable foundation for the clothes rack.
So based on this project, I will like to explain about the design and development. Before we get to the design, we make for the problem thing, which has consists for the problem and also the solution. So for the first, we make a list by using the tree, as you can see inside the slide. For the above, there is a problem, and problem which means the problem, and then the below is what's the sub problem, sub main idea for the problem. And then we will choose for the each problem, we will list out for how many, and then for the below we will have solution for the problem. So for our problem 3, we create for this clothes rack, which has the issue for video issue, height, weight capacity, space utilization, and operability. And for the solution, we also have at least 2 or 3 for each solution of the problem. For video issue, we can use UV resistant material, waterproof cover, and else. For weight capacity, we use for additional support. We can also use for use balance space. For the space utilization, we use for extended and foldable bars in the design, and we create blocks that can solve many purpose. Mobility, we use for the lightweight and strong material. So for the design, we made for the initial steps, we have to show each of our members, we make each part. We have 5%, each person will make 2 designs, so we choose the concept number 4. The concept number 4, because we have each profile, the user needs, and also for our project requirement. This number 4 concept, we have umbrella and also the stability based on the below, and also a wheel where easily can be ease of mobility. Okay, and it also have adjustable height for the fold in the middle of the clothes rack, and also an adjustable rack for them to.
Okay, next for the prototype making. First, we gather all materials that need to be used in the process of making the prototype. The materials that we use are scissors, cutter, marker pen, polyfoam, straw, bamboo stick, glue, double-sided tape, and rubber band. Okay, after we gathered these materials, we started using the polyfoam to make the bottom and the wheels of the closed rack. We determine the dimension of each shape and draw the specific sizes on the polyfoam with ruler and marker pen. Then we cut the polyfoam to a rectangle shape for the base, 4 big circles for the wheels, 4 small circles for the artistic, and 2 square shapes for the support by using the cutter. Okay, after we cut, we put black sellotape on the circle shape. This will make the wheels look neater. Next, we also drill a few holes in the middle of the rectangular and square polyfoam. The reason we did this is because the bamboo stick can pass through the polyfoam and let the wheels place beside the polyfoam. Secondly, we connect the straw one by one so that the straw become the pillar of the closed rack and let it extend up and down. We also place the bamboo stick inside the straw so that the pillar can be more stable and not fall easily. We put the straw pillar through this square-shaped polyfoam. The square-shaped polyfoam can be used as a bracket. Then we also repeat the previous action 4 times, that is connect the straw one by one. We will put this straw on the left and right side of the polyfoam to become the hangers of the A4. We use the scissor to cut the A4 paper into an umbrella shape, and the umbrella shape paper become the umbrella of the closed rack. After we cut the paper, we draw the line on the umbrella shape paper to make it more like an umbrella. Then we use the black sellotape to stick the umbrella to the pillar. Then we realized that we need to do a sensor for the umbrella. So we cut the polyfoam to a square shape and use the black sellotape to wrap it. This action is to let the sensor move.
Our first design is the wheels. Wheels can easily move the crop rack from one location to another location. This makes it simpler to relocate the rod indoors or outdoors as needed, depending on weather condition or available space. Besides, wheels can make the cloth rack more user-friendly, especially for those who may have difficulty lifting or carrying heavy items. It is particularly beneficial for elderly individuals or those with physical limitations. Wheels also allow for easy movement to storage area when the cloth rack is not in use. It can be quickly rolled into a closet, garage, or other storage space. The second design is the foldable hanging rack. The foldable design allows the hanging rack to be compact when not in use and we can saving space. The foldable hanging rack also can be adjusted based on the quantity of cloth when you need to hang. You can unfold it fully for maximum capacity or partially for fewer items, for optimizing the space usage. And the ability to fold the racks as convenient for users who may need to adjust the rack properly based on their dry needs or available space. This makes it more user-friendly. The third design is the adjustable pole. The adjustable pole allows to change the height of the cloth rack. This makes it adaptable for various types of clothing, from long dress and tops to shorter items like shirt and pants. By adjusting the pole, you can create more or less space between hanging levels. This is useful for optimizing airflow and drying efficiency, especially when dealing with bulky or long items. The fourth design is the sensor. The sensor identifies the presence of moisture in the air, such as raindrop or high humidity levels. When the sensor detecting the rain, the sensor signals the cloth rack to cover the cloth to preventing them from getting wet. This feature adds convenience for users as they don't have to manually check and retract the cloth rack every time it starts to rain. Our last design is the umbrella. In conjunction with the sensor, the umbrella can automatically open and close based on the weather condition, adding convenience and reliability to the cloth drying process.